How are you? Have you had a good week? Hi. So, wow, we've got a different format going on. Totally different. It threw everyone out yesterday, didn't it? Oh, good. So, yes, I think it threw everyone out with that, the new format that's going on. So we've just got to explain for those that haven't jumped onto the Luxury Promise website. And yes, at first you think, if you've been on before, you think, oh wow, what's going on with my phone? Thank you, Laura. And it's, yeah, so actually, do you like the new format? I actually think it makes it easier to slide through all the products that have been shown. Hi, Sophie. So yeah, I think actually it's great because you're able to see all the products throughout the show. So yeah, you guys like it? Oh, Laura, okay. Yeah, right. Okay, that's good. Good. Yeah, so thank you to Sophie for having a birthday this week. I've seen that there's been free shipping for birthday Sophie. And in actual fact, for my two shows, you do have free shipping, but I'll explain that in a second. Kat's liking it. Great. Oh, so yes. Can you have a birthday every week, Sophie? Hi, Farah. All right. Whilst everyone's jumping on, I'll go through just some of the housekeeping. So now I've got to think about what I'm saying for the minute because it used to be routine. All right. So hi, Alex. All right. Let me focus. It is 5 o'clock in the morning here. 5 o'clock in Sydney time. So you are streaming into Sydney. If you don't know me, I am Trudi, the Sydney show host from Australia. So it is nice and early, but it's late evening, afternoon for those in Europe and in the US. So today, oh, thanks, Rachel. All right, so first time for Laura, first time for me on this new platform or this new layout. So let's see how we go. All right, so I will be showing items. Laura will be pinning. Those pins will be on the bottom. You'll be able to see those items, and you'll be able to see those items, not just the last three as we're used to. You'll be able to slide through all of those throughout the show. You'll be able to see those. Now, if you tap onto that product, you'll be able to see the product and shop, as well as see everything about those items. You know that I do have certificates for all the items, and the certificates actually any of that information I try and also add it to the pin of the product. So all your customs and duties are covered throughout the show, as well as this weekend. It's my last two shows. Yes, only 8 weeks. So if you use AU for Australia holiday, you'll get free shipping today and tomorrow. So all you pay, not only is your customs and duties covered, but also your shipping. So the price that you see, hi Brad, on the product is what you'll pay. Now, you'll be able to use Apple Pay, all forms of credit card. Hi Jojo, all forms of credit card, and of course split it. So let me say, if I'm only going to show today, I do wrap it up. Hi Ash, hi Sarah, I will be wrapping up after my show tomorrow. Then that is it. I cannot go past that. I'm closing it with the jeweler. I will be giving him the ring sizes. I will be doing everything to ensure that everything is shipped by the end of next week. Everything has to be shipped, because otherwise nothing will be shipped until I get back on the 6th of October. Yes. So I do have to make sure that everything is completed, done by my Monday morning. It's shut off, done. So I can't express that enough because I cannot do anything past that. Okay, so I think we've got to get started, otherwise we're going to be on for some time. We do have 2 epic shows. It's going to be crazy. Let's enjoy it, and let's have some fun. All right, I've got my morning coffee to get me going. Right, what's Mum doing up so early? We're going off to see Barbie today, so I think that's why Mum's wanting to see the show, and then I'll be meeting her a little bit later. So, okie doke. Where should we start, guys? Oh, really? Do you cry in the movie? It's a Barbie movie. It's a happy, isn't it? And you know I'm hopeless in front of movies. I like anything. Yeah, Rachel, but we're going to be in tears. I am such a crybaby when it comes to movies. I have to say, like, I'll cry at anything in the movie. So, oh no, I need tissues. Thank you, Rachel. Okay. Yeah, like people are crying. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get moving. Right, now, the ring that I'm about to show you, so Laura, it's number 3. The ring that I'm about to show you, I showed it on my stories last week, and it didn't even make the show last week. Like, the person took it from my stories. So, thank you, Sarah. So I hassled the jeweler for another one. I can't even tell you. I was like, it didn't even make the story. I need to, oh no. I can't do that because I've got stuff everywhere and I don't like showing mess. Mess is not good. I've got to be very methodical with how everything's done, otherwise I'm like all over the place. Anyway, I'm really excited to show you this. Now, just with the sapphire, there is what we call a cornflower blue sapphire. Now, just explaining the gemstones, you do have different types of colors. You'll hear me say you've got muso green for emeralds, you've got pigeon red for rubies, you've got royal blue for sapphires, and royal blues for sapphires is what you'll traditionally see, and of course they're the high spec blues. Hi Valerie. So with royal blue sapphires is what you'll know as what Lady Diana's ring was. Now, cornflower blue is just as beautiful, but it's almost like on the other side of the spectrum of blues because it's much softer. Now, so number 3 we're going to go with. Now, it is set in 18 karat yellow gold. There is 6.79 carats of multi sapphires. Sri Lanka. No, Lady Di's emerald or Lady Di's sapphire? Okay. And if it was an emerald, it would have been from Colombia. Yeah. So so sapphire would have been Sri Lanka. That's where all the beautiful royal blue sapphires are from. Okay. So this is, can I just, like, wow, I have got one of these. I managed to score it after hassling last week. I said I must have another one to show on my show. Now, let me explain. So there's the cornflower blue sapphire, guys. Now, the multi sapphire, as you can see, this is set in yellow gold. I've only got one of these, and you know, Everything is one-off pieces, and I have to, I feel like I harass him really to get pieces. So sometimes I take pieces before the inserts are even done, and he just tells me what they are, or I'm harassing because I've sold a piece that I'm like, I need to have it again. Look at that. Oh, look at that pink. All right. I'm going to do the ring size for this. So it's 6.79 carats. As you can see, it's been pinned and it's 950 pounds, 1,211 US and 1,889 Australian. Now the size on this, it is a big size. And because of the width of it, it does span over two sizes. So it spans over an 8 and 8.5, a Q and a half, or a 57 3/4, 58. Yeah. Like, it's so funny. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'm facing and I'm like, I'm not going until you say yes. And be like, and now it's like, yes, go, yes. It's absolutely hilarious. It's like so funny. Oh dear. All right. Has it sold already? Laura? Has it? I don't know. Where am I? Okay. You could wear it as a, I mean, literally you would just make it work. You would just find a finger for it. And it's an emerald cut. Okay. So you can see it on your side, Laura? Oh, great. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so there you go, guys. I've only got one. I had to fight for it, but we got it. We got one. Oh, thank you, Laura. Okay, so someone run, grab it. I love the look at the pink, blue. Yes, Fran. Hi. I only just quickly saw your message before jumping on, so I haven't responded yet. Yes. I know. I was wondering what happened. I thought you're just busy. Or there's been lots of people on holidays. Oh, beautiful. And, you know, all the pieces are one-off pieces, right? So, gorgeous. All right. Let's now go to, number 22. Okay, now these are sapphire earrings. Oh my God, these beautiful sapphire earrings. I'm telling you, it's a scarily good drop because I have to contain myself. I can't have 100 pieces in a show. It's like, can't do it. So I have to like scale it back. It could be on here for hours. Could you just imagine? Like this time last week, we're on for 4 hours, guys. Okay, so we've got a royal blue sapphire. Fran, no. It's actually really hard to get the Muso green sapphires, like high quality sapphire emeralds, in small, really small cuts, because when you've got a high spec emerald, firstly that Muso green. So let me finish this and I'll come back to Muso green because I do have some today as far as rings. So I'll tell you the story about emeralds in a second. All right, what we're going to be doing, I'm going to flip my screen. Ta-da! Look at these. So we've got royal blue sapphires. There's 2.98 carats of sapphires in these earrings and 0.54 in diamonds. Look at this. How spectacular. Now you've got rose cut diamonds. I'm explaining to you the diamonds. See how the diamond cuts, you've got your marquee and you've got your rose cut. Now your rose cut is the old way they used to do it before they had electricity, and it was all about the surface of a diamond. So as you can see, oh my God, look how beautiful are these. Okay, I'm going to pop them against my ear. And these are 1,820 pounds, 2,321 US, and 3,618 Australian. Look. They're so pretty. Just gorgeous. There we go. All right. Stunning. All right, so what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to explain these rose cut, because you're going to see a couple of rose cut pieces today. So, no, these are fixed pieces. It's fixed. It's because they're like they've got the butterfly studs. They've got a, I've just put a plastic on the back of it just to hold it on this, but it's got the just a normal butterfly backings on them. Okay, so let me explain this. So you've got marquee cut diamonds, and as I just said, that this rose cut, the rose cut here is the one that's got the larger surface. That is also, yeah, can you see? And the rose cut is to allow for more light underneath the stone. Okay, or can a clip be added? Okay, interesting. Let me see if I can, hang on 2 seconds. Let me just pull this off. Possibly on the back of this, you could get a clip. You'd have to get your local jeweler to do that though. I'd be too scared to ask the jeweler to do it here, because just in case, when you purchase the pieces, and if you want to make some change to it, that actually is up to you. So there we go. There we go. Yes, total. There we go. Stunning, aren't they? Okay. Yes, the total weight. Should I just put it against my ear one more time, just so you can get a look at it? Hi, Daniela. And thank you to all the guys that I'm going to be busy the days that I'm in London. Oh my gosh, my days are packed. I so look forward to seeing you guys. I know that they're going to be organising something on the, what date was it? The 29th of September now as well, as a function. But I'm so excited for that. But wow. I don't think that the 3 days that I'm going to be in London at LP office, I'm going to be getting any sleep. Okay, next piece. Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? let's do some, let's do this piece. Okay, number 27. Okay guys, it's still early in the morning for me. It's like 25 past 5. So my interpretation of your comments, I may misread them as well. So excuse me if I do that. All right. I'll come back to you, friend, on emeralds. I'm just going to show this piece here. Number 20, what did I say? Number 27. Let me just grab. So remember that all the certificates will come with these pieces. Nothing leaves without a certificate. I think that when you're buying these grades of jewels, so if I expect certificates with any piece that I buy, I expect that I would also send anything that I was to send you. Now, when you're talking about high spec gemstones and diamonds, and you're talking about the luxury end of product, you should be it's reasonable to be asking for certificates for these pieces. So hence the reason why from very day dot there'll always be certificates with these. Now, this is 18 karat white gold. It is a bracelet. Your diamonds in this bracelet are an FG. So the diamonds in the baguettes, beautiful, right? The baguettes are an F. So remember, your diamonds start from D. So DEF. You know what? Every week I'm telling you the grade of diamonds, and hopefully you're used to these grades, but it's making them sound like, oh, that's Trudy's grade diamonds. But you need to understand the difference. When I specifically say this, it's to I suppose so you understand that commercial grade diamonds are like an I. So you've got a far between an F and an I. Hence the reason why I do express this. So the diamonds, most of the diamonds that we are in, and unless they're a GIA spec, because the GIA is normally a DE, depending on the size of diamond, of course, but normally the diamonds are an FG. So and I'll show you some GIA certificates again. I've got some today, but this particular bracelet, the baguettes are an F, and then the brilliant cards are an FG. And I'm just going to flip this bracelet around. Look at this. So we've got baguettes in the center. And then we've got this beautiful, it's almost like the same sort of design as a tennis bracelet. And then this is sizable, being, look at this. So you basically hold it down, you pull down one, and you do it one at a time. I can't do it in front of my hands are behind the camera, guys, so I'm feeling a bit silly, but not so coordinated here. You basically grab one of those, you pull it down, and you can size it to the size that you want. Hi, Hillary. Now, I am just going to pop it round. Show you what it looks like on. Hang on 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. So you've got F diamonds, FG diamonds. Look how colorless and clear they are. And there's 1.22 carats of diamonds in this. 1.22 carats. Now, of course, it all set in 18 karat white gold. So literally you can just pull this in, leave it on. It's a bracelet that you could leave on. It'd make a beautiful stacking piece. So this is 1,390 pounds, 1,772 US dollars, or 2,764 Australian. Okay, now I'm just going to give you the size of this bracelet. So I might just give you, because you can take it right down to the end, I'm just going to do the measurement from end to end, okay? 2 seconds. So it is, so the chain itself from the end to end is 23.5 centimeters. 23.5 centimeters. So literally you've got so much space to make that as small or as big as you want. Amazing. So there we go. Okay. Now remember guys, when you check out, don't forget to use the AU holiday for free shipping. So amazing, right? Your customs and duties are covered today, as well as your freight. Amazing. Okay. Just wait. So what's quite interesting, guys, are you seeing, is it because I'm the host of the show, I'm seeing the icon pinned along the side there, but are you guys seeing it on the bottom there or up there? Laura, what, like, can you see that? Because when I jumped on before with the guys, like, it's almost on the, oh, okay. Whereas I see it, I can only see one item and it's on the top there. Okay, okay. So interesting. So I shouldn't be saying it's there. I need to say it's there. So for show hosts, okay. So for show hosts, it looks like it's on the top for us. And it looks like the old way that used to be pinned. You know how you used to see the 3 on the pin? I can only see 1. So yeah. All right. And then that means then you should be able to slide through. You should be able to slide through the pieces much easier. Okay. I just saw, hi Kat. There we go. Oh, you've got the luxury of pulling this in to make it as small as you want it to be, which is great. You can, yeah, no problem. But you just pull it in. You pull it in as make it as small as you want. So what I'm going to do is give you the measurement from there to there, because then that way you can see how much chain you would be using. So it's 7.5 centimeters, which is 3 inches. So and then if you've got a small wrist, like literally you will still have the use of some chain there as well. Okay. And just to explain, this is a box chain, so it's very sturdy. I know what a box chain looks like. I'll just show you what that means. See how, there we go. So it's really sturdy. You could just leave it on. Okay, so it's, I need to point down there that it's pinned, so you can click on that. All right. TS, yay! Very sparkly. You're ready. You're ready to go and see the Barbie movie now. Cat, yes, it does. So there's a little, it's just like this. Yeah. And so let me just pull it in. I'll show you what I'm talking about. There we go. I mean, now I've made it, your wrist wouldn't be this small. So I've made it really small. I've made it really tiny, but it does that. Okay. Which is great because sometimes the tennis bracelets are made to size. So whereas something like that, it's makes it easy for everyone to be able to wear it. Okay, now shall we do? Let's do some. Should we go into the emerald rings? So we just do all the emerald rings. You guys are loving all these emerald rings. I think I'm going to do the emerald ring. Okay. This is one of my favorites. This has got to be one of my favorites. This is a wow piece. This is a wow piece, guys. 35. So 35, Laura. Okay. So oh, what does that mean? Not really sure. Okay, so Fran was just asking about emerald earrings. Now, it's really, really hard for me to get the small emerald pieces, like the really small emerald pieces. And the reason why, when you're talking really high caliber emeralds, they don't really like cutting high quality emeralds into smaller pieces. And it's because it's hard enough to get the emerald, like when you find an emerald of these sizes, it's hard enough to do as it is. So to cut them into smaller pieces, unless they've already got pieces that are that they've already mined into and found small pieces, fine. But traditionally, they don't really like cutting them into smaller pieces because the bigger pieces are quite significant and they're wow pieces, right? So it's very, very hard. I know. If I could get emerald earrings in the caliber of emeralds that I have, wow. And also, earrings are harder because you need to get them the same size, right? So you want them the same size and the same clarity. So you want them paired, and that just makes it twice as hard. So now, when we're talking about emeralds, I've explained to you that the Colombian emerald is the most expensive emeralds, and they're mined out of a mine called Muso, and then hence the reason why they're called Muso green, because they're the highest caliber of emeralds is from a town called Muso. Now, you've also got Zambia. No problem, Fran. You've also got Zambian emeralds, and Zambian Colombian are very different color tones, being that you'll have, I think it's the Zambian ones have got like more of a bluer tone, and they tend to be darker. You still get of course light ones as well, but traditionally they're got more deeper blue in the back of it, so in the color tone, so they tend to be darker. Whereas your Muso green are more of a vivid green. All right, so this one is a wow, guys. Are you ready? Oh my God. Look. far out. I'm going to pop it on. Now, this particular piece is set in platinum. Yeah. So you've got a combination of round and baguette diamonds. The emerald here is from Colombia. And the emerald size is 1.78 carats. Look at this. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Fran. Yes. There we go. Yours is different because yours has got the baguettes all around, right? Whereas this one's got yes, good. I think yours has got baguettes all the way around. This one has got round and baguettes. All right, so let me remind you guys. So all these pieces today, after tomorrow's show, that's it till middle of October. So you can save. You can save your funds in between today and the middle of October. If this is outside your budget and you want an emerald ring, you've got the option to split it. So the split it is, yes, Fran. See, I do remember. So split it, you can split this over 12 months interest free. I'm confusing some of you, I think. I am going to go through all of these emerald rings. You'll find that, yes, it is 1.7. It is big. Yes. I know. Like, look at that. Okay. I know. Okay, it's £5,360, 6,835 US, and 10,656 Australian. So it's spectacular. Okay, so you know what's really assuring is that for all those that have bought emeralds, you'll know the caliber of emeralds that you have bought. We are working in the same caliber, same line, same grade, same, you know. So you're still talking really high spec. So it comes down to the design and you know, the style of it. So be reassured that the ones that those who've already bought, you're still talking these sort of grades. It now comes to the size, because that is a 1.78 emerald. All right, now I'm going to go into some of these other emeralds. Give me 2 seconds. So I held on to, there were some of the emerald rings that I held on from last week. Everyone's gone mad over emerald. Thank you, Fran. I've gone crazy over these emeralds. So I've brought some of these back in. So this is the last opportunity, guys, of grabbing these rings. If if you were thinking about it last week, some of them are sold. So what I've got left here is, seriously, this is it. Okay. I'm going to now bring on this one here. Now number 10, Laura. So actually I didn't do the size on that ring. Sorry guys, hang on 2 seconds. I'll just go back to this ring quickly. Just if you're curious to know what the size of it is. It's a size 7/0 55 and a quarter. 7/0 55 and a quarter for that one. Okay. Now, this one here again is set in platinum. This is a 1.87 carat emerald and 0.63 carats of diamonds. Let me just screen. Let me just turn my screen around and pop it on. There we go. I'll just give you the ring size for this one as well. So this can be sized very easily. It doesn't matter. So this is a size 5, 5.5, a J.5, and an L. So 5, 5.5, J.5, L, or just over 51. Okay, easy to size, not limited to this sizing because of there's no stones on the side here. Actually, it's the same with that one as well. You can size these because there's no stones on the side. Okay, so, and this one is 2,990 pounds, 1,813 US, and 5,945 Australian. Look at the colour. All right. Don't forget to use AU Holiday for free shipping, so, which is only applicable for this week. And you know, guys, I don't normally do any of this free shipping stuff because it's quite expensive. Even the £35 doesn't cover it. So an opportunity today because it's my last 2 shows. No, not forever, just until I get back in October. Okay, the next one is an oval one. So we got number 9. Okay. So, guys, let me just explain something. Sometimes you'll go, why are all the prices, the size sometimes doesn't equate to the price of another ring and the size. So remember, the things that may influence the pricing is, firstly, it's the quality of the emerald. The quality of the emerald, it's no different to diamonds. You've got your, you know, when you're buying diamonds from a D to a E to a F to a G, they can all vary. Then the amount of diamonds in the ring can vary it. Then the weight of gold that has been used to make the ring. So if you're talking about different grades of price, the pricing, it's got to do with all of those things. So if you get a 1 carat emerald in one ring and then a 1 carat emerald in another ring, it may have to do with the grade of the emerald as well as how many diamonds and gold that's been used in that. Yes, so there is a grading to emerald. So it's the what they call oil. So you have inclusions, right? but they actually I call it in the inclusions, but inclusions actually for emeralds is oil. So the oil, I don't know why they call it oil. To me, it's inclusions. It's what we know. We're getting quite technical. And then you have what you call minor, insignificant, significant inclusions. You don't have like a VSV, SI, all that sort of stuff. That's for diamonds. It's more about the inclusions, whether they're minor, significant, insignificant. That's the grading of it. Okay, hope that helps. Okay, so the one I'm about to show is an oval sapphire. Why am I saying sapphire? Emerald. Okay. Yes, I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. Emily, I do have one with sapphires in it today. Yes. Oh, congrats! Congrats! Is it this one? Congrats! This one has just sold. Beautiful. Is this the one, Laura? I'm pretty sure this is the one, right? Yeah, beautiful. Congrats. No, you're never annoying. No one annoys me. I can talk jewelry and bags 24/7. So don't ever think you're annoying me. I know, it's beautiful, right? These emeralds are stunning, guys. And you've seen some of the ones that have been commenting on this are pretty insane. So, and Sierra, so I wasn't, when you get yours, which is actually being shipped on Monday because of the size, it has been sized already because you gave me the size, Sierra. It's been shipped on Monday. Your certificate, when you see it, you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't realize how good this emerald is. So, in actual fact, when you get your certificates, guys, if there's any questions around it, take a photo of it, circle your question, like what you're referring to, and I'm happy to give you more information. So if that makes it any easier, because all these certificates, there's so much paperwork that goes with this stuff that if there's something specific when you get your certificate, please, and it's not annoying, don't ever think you're annoying me, send a picture, DM me or email me, and I'm happy to answer it for you, because literally there's 80 pieces every week with so much paperwork, all of it, and the categories and the knowing all everything that goes on about these pieces. But Sierra, your piece, like when you see yours, and let me explain, and I'll explain something. So you've got Muso green. So Muso green is a high colored emerald. It can be quite general as far as the color tones. So it could be that it's and generally Muso green is associated with Colombia, right? Now, Sierra, yours is, and I've never seen this, is yours is called a verdant green. A verdant green is like through the roof. So I'll share that with you. Now, very, very rare that I have ever seen a verdant green emerald. So yours is like, I'm telling you, that's insane. So, and maybe, you know, there's so many greens, guys. There's so many greens. Most of the greens are what you call vivid green. And vivid green is what you see in these beautiful bright, the bright greens. And I don't know whether I'll see a verdant green. Maybe I need to highlight it when I do see one. That's not very rare though. I mean, it's very rare for me to see it though. But vivid green is what? Vivid green is the one that is like literally sits straight underneath it, and it is insane. So we are talking high level gems here. We are not talking commercial grades. So a lot of so when you're talking commercial grade emeralds, actually this is a good one. If you see an all tennis bracelet with emeralds, like to even get emeralds of all that size, right, in an emerald bracelet, that's what you would call commercial grade emeralds. So because the fact that you could get 100 emeralds all the same, means then they've used an emerald piece, and normally a Zambian to do that, but a commercial grade, because they've been able to cut it to those specific 100 emeralds to make them all the same. I can tell you now, these grades, that you would never ever get an emerald bracelet in 100 stones in these caliber of emeralds, because otherwise you're going to be paying literally 150,000 for a bracelet as such. Okay, so when you see an all tennis bracelet emerald, just know that they are going to be emerald commercial grade. You won't necessarily get a certificate for it, because they have been cut to get that amount of emeralds to that shade. Okay, all right. I try to express myself this time in the morning, trying to express myself and telling you all about these stones. So, all right, let's go back to this one. I got sidetracked, did I not? Okay, this one here. Oval. You've got baguettes on the side. Sana, and congratulations on that beautiful piece. You wait till you see it. And this one here is an oval cut emerald with the baguettes on the side. Okay. I'll pop this one on. Beautiful. Now, again, this one can be sized. So there's 0.872 carats, 0.25 diamonds, and the size on this is a 6.5, an N54, 6.5 N54. And this is 1,730 pounds, 2,206 US, and 3,439. This is an amazing price, and also if you're on a budget, this is an amazing piece to have to you know, enter into the world of luxury emeralds. Like, amazing. And look at the size on the I know. So guys, anybody that saw my stories yesterday, I was using my bamboo Birkin yesterday. Now, I've been wanting to get an emerald ring to go with my bamboo, right? I've got a number of green pieces. I know, right? And I don't know which one I want. So so guys, you're saving me at this point. Hi, Ellen. You're saving me at this point of buying these beautiful pieces. Okay. All right, so the last emerald ring I have is the crown. Now this is what we have is it's a Zambia emerald, and you'll see the darkness of this is somewhat darker than the ones I've just shown you. Hi, Bee. So the color on the Zambian is darker than your Colombian. So sometimes it's all about the color. Some prefer darker stones to others. Hi, Daniela. Yes, I know, right? Dilemmas. So can you see this is a little bit darker than the Colombian? So the Colombian's got more like a blue green, whereas the other one's got more of a brighter green. So this emerald here is 0.725 carats. Nice to see you though. Get them to watch with you. Okay. All right, there we go. Beautiful, right? Stunning. And you actually can see it in this light. You can see it's somewhat darker. So that gives you a comparison of the stones. And this is 960 pounds, 1,224 US and 1,909 Australian. Okay. So now, 960 pounds compared to this one here. Now I'm just, for transparency, just so you can understand what we're talking about. So your Colombian, you've just seen the other one. Now Colombian is actually literally twice as much as a Zambian, and hence the reason why it's actually good to know. You can see the color differences as well. I'm just going to show you the stones. Yes, everything is sized before. So sometimes people buy the Zambia because it's darker, but also you still get the look, but it's literally half the price of a Colombian. You can see the colors, the color differences there. So if you're looking for an emerald ring that is, you know, a bit of fun, but you're still getting quality, guys. You are still getting, so this is a high quality spec Zambian emerald. It doesn't matter what, where they're coming from or what it is. It's always going to be high spec. Okay. Yes, everything. So hence the reason why my shows will finish this weekend, because all the rings need to be resized and everything needs to be shipped. So normally the resizing happens all throughout this week, and then I try and get it shipped on the following Monday. So everything that was bought last weekend will be shipped on Monday. And then anything from this weekend will be shipped the following Monday for sizing. Yes. So this currently is a size 6. It's a size 6 M 52 3/4. It's a 6 M 52 3/4. Actually, Sarah, this is your size. Okay. It's an amazing price for... All right, so they're all the emerald rings I have today, guys. I've shown you 4 emerald rings. One of them's already sold, 3 left. I've given you different price points and different caliber of emeralds. So you can go to the slide now, slide through quickly, and you can actually tap on that and shop. Okay. All right, now talking about, let's go into the sapphires. Because someone was asking about a sapphire bracelet. Okay, so this is number 18. Okay. So all good sapphires come from Sri Lanka. And all good sapphires are royal blue sapphires. Grace, no. So I'm hoping that I'm going to have some pink sapphires for when I get back. I'm not promising anything. They're so hard to come by. Super hard to come by. The only pink sapphire is actually in this ring. I can't believe no one's grabbed this yet. The multi-sapphire ring. Like, it's already been pinned. It was the first one I showed you. The pink in this, no. The highest form of pink sapphire is called I can never say it, a Padashka pink sapphire. Super hard. I have had some, and of course they've gone when I have had them. And I'm hoping, yeah, towards the end of the year. I don't know. I'm not promising. I've put a, of course I've, you know, harassing the jeweler. Like, come on. Okay. There we go. Here we go. All right. Look at the intensity of these sapphires. So these are royal blue sapphires from Sri Lanka. How insane. Hopefully you're wearing it, Hillary, when I see you. All right, so let me explain something on these guys. The beauty of having, just gonna place my hand on here. The beauty of having these links without any stones in it means then it's something that you'd have to do at your local jeweler. I'm so pleased, Jojo. Is that they can shorten by taking links out. So you can get this shortened if you wanted to. So the beauty of having bracelets that don't have diamonds all the way to the end is that you can adjust these. Now, let me pop it against me. Look at that. How beautiful, stunning is that? Now, this would look great against a tennis bracelet. You can start stacking these. I mean, it looks beautiful on its own, right? But yeah, stack that. Okay, now the sapphires and rubies are just like the emeralds. When you're talking high spec sapphires, rubies, and emeralds, you're not going to get them all buttered up like a tennis bracelet. You are always going to get them in between, because the price of an all sapphire or even an all ruby tennis bracelet, if you had these caliber of stones, would be through the roof. So hence the reason why it would be very rare, because some of you have asked, can I have a tennis bracelet in these stones, whether it be emerald, sapphire, ruby? There's been lots of queries. You're not going to, it's going to be insanely expensive for these caliber of stones in like butted up against each other, and to get, because don't forget there's about 100 stones in a tennis bracelet. You would literally have to what do you call them, oh god, it's too early in the morning and I haven't finished my coffee, guys. To get them in the same size. Not necessarily, no. So when you're going high quality emerald, you can get really insanely high caliber of ruby. Now, so let me explain. So Muso from Colombia is emerald. Ruby, if you find a Burmese pigeon blood ruby, it can be just as expensive. And also when you're getting a Ceylon, so Ceylon in Sri Lanka, because they're so rare now to find. It's a specific place in Sri Lanka, they're just as hard. So if you find these particular ones and normally I've had a couple of them, not very many at all, and actually they've gone before the show even. I had a Burmese ruby the other day and I knew someone was looking for it because they're very hard to come by. I'm talking about really like insanely expensive, crazy ones. So no, they're just as expensive as it can be as emeralds. All right, okay. So this has been pinned. This is £3,450, 4,399 US, and 6,859 Australian. They'll hold their value if you're quite specific and where they're coming from. So all three, but they have to be very specific with the specs of it, where they're coming from. Yeah. Like if you're thinking holding value on commercial, no. When you're talking high spec, yes. Yeah. So the beauty of some of these pieces, you know I'm a maths person, right? So let's just put this into perspective. So this is my last 2 shows for the weekend. I am not doing another show for 8 weeks. If you're looking at, say, to spend £3,000, now some of you might be spending $1,000 a week. Now instead of spending over the 8 weeks, you could just buy one good quality piece instead. And then I'll see you in October. So instead of buying small pieces and spending £1,000 on a weekly basis, this is an opportunity right now, this weekend, to just buy one significant piece, and then I'll see you again in October, and then split it if you need to. Okay? Yes, that's the maths in me, right? Okay. Grace, that's correct. When you're buying without certificates, it's normally because it's commercial grade, or it's it's just commercial grade, and commercial grade don't normally have certificates because okay. Yes, I do have rubies tonight. I'm just about to show. Yeah. Yes. buy on significant pieces, guys. Like today is an opportunity, and hence the reason why you'll see I do have quite a number of significant pieces, because my thinking is instead of buying small pieces, just buy one significant piece. And yeah, I know we all like retail therapy, and we tend to watch the shows probably more often than not, but you know, hey. Okay, I'm as guilty as you guys. Come on. Okay, I do have a ruby one as well, and the ruby one is number 19, Laura. Okay, and I just have to have a swig of my coffee. You know, I always bring a coffee to my shows in the morning because it's the first thing, and I literally have one mouthful and then it's cold by the time I get to it. Especially last week, it was 4 hours last week. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay. So, we have pigeon blood rubies here. Now, for transparency and what I was just talking about. Now, the color is pigeon blood, which is what we call like a high, equivalent to diamonds, it's like the high clarity of color, right? So, you know, in diamonds, when you've got, you know, your D, E, F, that's how you grade. Where in rubies, you grade it by the color. So we've got pigeon blood. So it's a really high spec color wise. Now, I'm just explaining, Burmese rubies are the most expensive rubies because of the rarity now, and they're just they're much harder to get. These ones are from Mozambique. So by having them from Mozambique, it allows for a pricing structure, but still having your pigeon blood. And hence you'll see the price right now is £1,800, $2,295 US, and 3,575 Australian. Now, to give you an example, if this was a Burmese pigeon blood sapphire, this would probably be 2-3 times as much. Okay, so that's just giving you a comparison of still high spec because they're pigeon blood. There we go. But these are from Mozambique. Very rare that I would have Burmese anyway because they are hard to get. Now, I'm just going to give you the length. Actually, I didn't give you the length of the other one either, did I? Okay, so the beauty of this one is that you do have multi-links, yeah? So I'm going to go the maximum because you've got length here to change that. So the length on this one is 7 inches or 18 centimeters. 7 inches or 18 centimeters is the max on this one. Okay. And then I'll just measure the sapphire one. I'll just measure the sapphire one. So the sapphire one, which you can just take the links out when you get it if it's too long, but it's 17 centimeters. So it's 17 centimeters, that one. Okay. Oh God, let's do these earrings. These are insane. 29. Okay, so the sapphires on this are actually what you call, I can't even say this, cabochon, which is the round cut. You'll see in a minute, round surface. Now these have got 2.59 carats of sapphires and 2.6 carats of diamonds. Hang on 2 seconds. Now, of course, Sri Lankan sapphires and royal blue and 18 carat. These are a piece. Oh my God, look at these. How insane are these? I'm just gonna put them. All right, look, there we go. Look at these, guys. Oh my gosh. How magnificent. Oh, Iris. Don't feel like that. It's just good to know, right? Okay. So, these ones are £2,250, 2,869 US dollars, and 4,473 Australian. Okay. Just beautiful. Okay, there we go. All right. Iris, so if, like all show hosts, we bring different things, and you would have purchased it because at the time you absolutely loved it. So, you know, I think this is the first time you're watching one of my shows, right? Not to worry. Don't worry. Better now than never, huh? Okay, let's do some more earrings. Let's do some number 14. Oh my gosh. I've got some beautiful, beautiful ruby earrings. I've got like 4 pairs of ruby earrings, guys. Are you guys waiting to see the end of the show? Is that what it is? You're waiting to see what I have, and then it's going to be a mad rush at the end? Remember, all the pieces are all one-off pieces. Nothing's ever going to be identically the same. And so when they're gone, okay? So 14. Hang on, just... Okay, we've got 1.1 carat of sapphire, rubies. Now, these are in pigeon blood. Now, there is another point. Yes, Anna, I will actually. Are you in a hurry? Because I do have a number of ruby earrings just to get through first. Otherwise, I will just jump in because you did ask about that before. So the one extra layer of quality to a stone, which is the top 2% of stones. So you can imagine when they're mining these stones, they'll find them, and then you've got your clarities all the way through. Now the top clarity are ones that don't actually need any heating. So when I stress in the back of the pin, no heating, it's the top clarity of your diamond, because you don't need heating. Actually brings out the color in a stone. No heating means it's naturally got no for the bringing out the color even more. So the color on these rubies, there is no heating, which means then these are naturally this color. Okay, all right, so here these are. There we go. Aren't they stunning? Look at the ruby in these. So a lot of your branded jewelry, I'm talking now, not all of them, but when you're looking at the top end of pricing, say the likes of let's say Tiffany. So when you're looking at Tiffany or even Van Cleef, actually, when you're looking at their, their pieces that are like 100,000 and plus, you're looking at gemstones that would have no heating in them. So this falls into that category. And these are 1,890 pounds, 2,410 US dollars, or 3,758 Australian. Okay. Now, because I do have so many ruby earrings today, and Sana has asked for the yellow diamond. You may have seen it on my stories. I'll just quickly jump into that one first and come back to the earrings. Now, Laura, this is on the other list. So this is actually part of tomorrow's show. It's just that Sana has specifically asked, and I'm happy to show it today. I don't have all the information with me because I don't have the certificate with me because it is for tomorrow's show, but it is pinned. The information is pinned on the back of it. I'll show you the piece. Okay, you'll have to go. I don't have the number for it either. This is this one. You'll have to scan your eye over the what number it is. So if you just give Laura a minute, because she's going to have to rustle through. Okay, while she's doing that, let me explain this ring to you. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so, oh, wonderful. Thank you. All right, so the yellow diamond in this is 1 carat, and the total white diamonds in this is 1.147 carats. Okay, let me explain something. Look at the technique that's been used. I need to have steady hands here. See the technique that's been used. So you've got rose cut diamonds, and you've got your round brilliant, can you see the technique? Can you see the petals in that? It's beautiful. And then you've got your stones on the side here as well. And I'm just sorry, I just need to try and show you, like, this piece is just magnificent. Okay. You notice I stopped talking for a minute because I'm looking and admiring it myself. God, like it's just... So you can see the cuts of that on the outside of that. It's beautiful. All right. Stunning, right? There it is. So that's a 1 carat yellow diamond in the center there. And this is £4,755, 6,063 US, and 9,454 Australian. I know, this is just wow. Crazy. Okay, so you guys have just had a little sneaky peek, because that was actually for tomorrow's show. It's the only piece that I'm bringing on because it was requested. And I all right. Okay, I know we were all gushing over that, right? Okay, I know, right? It's like, if you're looking for a yellow diamond, that's crazy, insane. All right, let's go back to these ruby earrings, guys. I'm going to now show you, I've got some like classic ruby studs. I've got lots of ruby earrings today. And this is number 23. Oh, sorry, yes. This can be resized, 3 sizes up and down. It's a 6.5 and N54, 6.5 N54. Which is that one? Okay. Let me just show you these studs. So did I tell you the number on this one, Laura? 23. 23. Okay. So there's 0.5 is just over half a carat of rubies and 0.2 of diamonds in these earrings. So you'll see these have got the little baguettes on the side as well. Now the idea of using yellow gold is, you'll find sometimes the jeweler actually uses yellow gold to highlight the stones, and in this instance this is exactly what he's done. So the claw is in yellow gold and the rest of it's in 18 karat white gold. Everything's in 18 karat all platinum. And you'll see that the baguettes on the side as well as the brilliant rounds. I'm just gonna put my screen. So if you're looking for classic, yeah, beautiful classic pieces in pigeon blood, as you can see. And these are £695, 886 US dollars, and 1,382 Australian. So there we go. All right. Now they're beautiful classic pieces that would never date, right? Sometimes these pieces, in actual fact, a lot of the luxury end, the jewelry end, you'll find that they won't date. They're not I mean, they shouldn't date, right? Just wear them, keep them, pass them down generations. All right, next one. We're going to go to number 26. 26. So these have got 1.22 carats of rubies, 0.27 carats of diamonds. Oh, these are pretty. Okay. Look. Stunning, aren't they? I'll pop these over here. Oh, thanks, TS. I spend so much time during the week. It's almost like it's almost getting to a point of a love-hate relationship. I'm sure that he's me going away. He's probably going, oh, thank God, Trudy's going away for a bit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So it's, yeah. I'm probably really annoying to him now, right? Because not only I bet for you guys, like I'm taking pieces before, you know, the certificates are done sometimes. And I drive myself crazy curating these shows. So you can imagine what he's probably thinking. It's like, seriously. Anyway, we do have a laugh though. We do laugh quite often because his sense of humor is quite funny. Actually, his sense of humor is quite dry, I have to say. All right. 1,780 pounds, 2,270 US, and 3,539. There we go. But for sure, you know you're getting quality pieces, like outstanding quality pieces. So like all these pieces, I can tell you, if they had Tiffany or Cartier or Bulgari, Van Cleef, you'd be paying like 4 or 5 times as much. Like, seriously, because these are the color burst stones that they use, but it just hasn't got their brand on it, right? Amazing. Thank you, Jenny. Well, it's nice that you guys are learning the world of jewels, and don't just, you know, like, don't compromise on the quality. And those that have actually bought pieces from me, you'll know what I'm talking about, because you're like, once you've got these quality of diamonds, you're like, you're not going back. Okay, number 21. Have I got it on this list? Where are they? Yeah. Okay. So if you prefer hook style earrings rather than studs, let's pop these on. These are so pretty. Okay. There we go. I think when I'm traveling, I am going to find a mission is to go and buy a commercial grade diamond. So for my show, when I get back, I can show you what like a commercial grade diamond looks like with these. look, you can see how clear these diamonds are and how beautiful they are. And I think if I can show you a comparison, it would, you'd understand what I'm talking about when we're talking diamonds. Because look at this. Thanks, Alex. Okay, so these are 2,080 pounds, 2,652 US, and 4,135 Australian. Aren't they pretty? I'll just pop them over. Get me. Jenny, with commercial grade, when you get to your diamonds, it's like your eye. Oh. Sorry, I'm talking to my phone. Sort of more like, yeah, anything from an eye downwards. And actually, let's do a GIA set of earrings because I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's do a pair of diamond studs. Let me just find which ones. Where are they? Actually, no. I'm going to show you an insane ring first. Okay, number 36. All right. Now we're talking, and I'll show you, and the GIA certificate for this, and I'll explain to you. Number 36. Okay, so I'm about to show you. Someone was asking me last week, have you got a ring that's the same sort of setting as what your engagement ring is? So I made it my mission to find one. Now, the one I'm about to show you is similar to my engagement ring, but now I'm like, do I need to change my engagement ring? Because the setting on this is amazing. Now, before I do go into this particular piece, I'm going to explain to you, because this is a nice big certificate, is the GIA certificate. So this particular one, this is what I'm about to show you is a 1.35 carat, a diamond. So the certificate on this, and this is what I wanted to show you. So the color scale, oh, there you go. It was you. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure. It was last week. Okay. So the diamond range that we play in is literally in this sort of end. Okay, unless I'm telling you, because normally it's a GIA certificate, normally it'll be in this D and E is sort of GIA material, and also they're normally significant stones. When you start getting, this is the diamonds that we play in, is in this area here. Okay, and then in your commercial grade, what I call commercial grade, everyone has different interpretations. I expect when you're talking diamonds, I expect high caliber diamonds. So I talk anything from an eye down to more commercial. Your commercial is probably sitting around here, but I even bring sometimes the eye into that because I think, why not? You know, why not expect diamonds sort of sitting in this range? So when you get to commercial, in the sense of retail, you're talking in this sort of range. You can see it, I mean, it goes all the way down to Z, but it's sort of in this range. And this range is sort of your K. So in that one there, it's KLM. KLM. I call it ILM. Is a commercial grade. All right. And sometimes if I don't say the diamond grade and the color, just know that we're always playing in this realm here. Always. All right. Unless I say otherwise. Okay. Now, this particular piece is a princess cut, which is an F grade, and it's a 1.35 carat, which is actually bigger than mine. All right. Now, what is beautiful on this is a serious piece, guys. Look at the detail on the side of this ring. Can you see the claws on that? And then look at the, this makes me want to change my ring. It is, or maybe I'll just get another one. Beautiful. Now, only from experience, because my engagement ring, it was a search for the stone before I had it set. Now, princess cuts jump in pricing. They tend to be the more expensive cut than your round, but also to get the grading and the color of a princess cut is somewhat different to a round cut. Actually, I'm going to say it's quite a lot round cut. So when you get to it's sort of like anything from an under a carat for a princess cut. When you go from under a carat to anything above a 1.2 carat, there's a substantial jump, and it's because of the cut and trying to get the color of a princess cut. So it's like, it's massively, it just jumps humongous. There you can see, like, look at this. So this is an F color, 1.35 carat center stone, and this is to show you what I do have access to if you guys are looking for high spec pieces. And this is £9,490, $12,101 US dollars, and 18,868 AUD. Now, can I just put some perspective on this piece? £9,490. That is how much you pay for a classic Chanel flap today, is it not? And look at the diamond. So if you're on the market looking for a Chanel classic flap, you could consider this for a moment and delay your Chanel classic flap. Because you could wear this every day, guys. Something you could wear every day. And this is a tad bigger than mine. Like, stunning. Stunning, beautiful. Okay. So hopefully I've answered some questions. Always happy to answer the questions, and of course if I don't know, I will always come back to you after I've spoken to the jeweler. It's amazing. Yes, exactly, Charlie. Yes. So if you wore your pieces every day compared to a Chanel bag, cost per wear would be somewhat different, right? And the other thing I've always said is, when you're driving and you're looking at your hand, keep focused. Keep focused on the car in front of you, not your hand, because you can't help look at your sparkles. So, and you know, even today, so my ring is absolutely filthy. Like it's like, you know, I don't take it off. And after all these years, like how long have I been married now? 15 and a half years. And at like it still sparkles as much as you know, it still sparkles like crazy, right? So if you get a good grade diamond, doesn't matter how dirty it gets. Okay, I was going to finish the ruby earrings and then go on to some other pieces. So I do have, someone was asking me about yellow gold. I do have one pair of yellow gold. I listened to you guys. I try to. then I have to go and find them. 24. So some classic ruby earrings in yellow gold. 24. Okay, so the rubies are 1.35 carats of ruby, and then 0.56 carats of diamonds. So you've got a total weight of just under 2 carats of stones in this whole piece. There we go. So classic style, that cut in an emerald cut or rectangle cut ruby. So if you're looking for a pair, that's interesting, Sarah. Without looking at the piece, I don't know. I can't say. I'm not sure. If I haven't seen it, I can't speak on behalf of those pieces. I just know because I've got all the facts in front of me, so I know the caliber of pieces, and I know that the pricing point of my pieces are like amazing. So did it come with certificates? They should be darker blue. Are they royal blue? If you're going to get sapphires, if you're going to get sapphire earrings, you want to know that they're royal blue sapphires. Okay, and these ones are 2,420 pounds, and no, hang on, I'm just waiting for Laura to pin. Oh yes, yes. These ones are what's what the rubies, rectangle, it should be just rectangular ruby. That's why I was a bit thrown off. I'm like, what's the oval doing in there? 2,420 pounds, 3,086 US dollars, or 4,811 Australian. Okay. Did it come with certificates that stated that? I don't know. Not sure. Which royal blue ones are you talking or referring to? Are you talking about these ones? All right. in actual fact, while we're talking about earrings, I've got another pair of sapphires. Number 15. So number 15. Well, then I think it might come down to design. Go with design. And maybe the grade of diamonds as well. Did it state the diamonds? So here we go. These ones here. So we've got 0.33 or per sapphire in these, which is 0.7, just trying to do the additions here, 78 sapphires in total. There we go. There we go. The inclusions for all pieces, whether it be jewellery or bags, it would state. There we go. These are pretty. And these are 920 pounds, 1,173 US, or 1,829 Australian. These are beautiful. Okay. Oops. Okay. Beautiful. I feel like you guys are sitting on your hands waiting for me to finish. There's going to be a mad rush at the end. All right. Let's do this ring. Number 16. Let's run with the roll of rubies at the moment. 16. And this has a carat of rubies. Like, wait till you see this, guys. This is beautiful. There we go. Look at that. There's a whole carat of pigeon red rubies. No problem, Sierra, no problem. Beautiful. Thank you, Farah. Much appreciate. And this is 1,100 pounds, 1,403 US dollars, and 2,187 Australian. Oh, look at that. Goes with my nails. I just looked at that. Look at that. Oh. So, all right, now I'm going to give you number 13. So, 6.5 N54, 6.5 N54. Now, this can only be sized. Oh, Lucy, hello. about me. Yes, and you made me almost trip yesterday, racing around town and trying to answer texts. Guys, my life is crazy right now. Like, let me explain. Right now, you know that I've sold my company, right? And before I get on that plane next week, I've got so much to do, and I'm trying to I'm trying to respond to messages, trying to do my work emails, trying to do a transition with the new executives that are coming in. I'm like all over the shop, and I'm like, and so yesterday with Lucy, I was in town racing around, and I'm trying to text, and you know, I'm one of those people in the city that literally dodge them in the city with people trying to text. And I'm one of those people that you would go, why doesn't she just get off her phone and just walk? Well, I was one of those people yesterday because I was trying to get too much done in a short period of time. It's crazy. So of course, yes, Sydney roads right now, they're all just being fixed. There's all this infrastructure going on. And so, yes, and then Lucy goes, don't trip. And I was like, oh my God, did you just see me? No, not quite, Farah. So I am, I'm not committing to anything right now. Yes, right now, until I'm having a 6-week holiday, I'll come back and I'll just regroup and reset on what I'm going to do. I don't want to lose my practicing certificate, so I do have to still spend some time in this world. But I think on a part-time capacity. Anyway, I've got meetings with Sabrina to see what we're going to do with Australia, so looking forward to doing that. So I don't know, I'm being non-committal to anything. I just need to get this transition done, and get on that plane and probably sleep for 28 hours before I get to LP. So we'll see. Okay. All right, so I was getting distracted, sorry. Okay. Did I do the ring size on this? I don't think I did. Number 13. 6.5 and 54. 6.5 and 54. Okay. Yes. It's good. It's always good to have options. And I think it's just, you know, good knowledge to have. Practice, keep it up. 25. Okay, so number 25 is an oval ruby, and this one has it's no heating on this one. For you guys, I just explain. So this is a 0.67 ruby. Look at the style of this one. So allowing to have a gap between, as you can see the design of that, it allows the most amount of light underneath those stones as well. So even if you have lots of soap in it, it'll still sparkle. Oh, Valerie, I look forward to catching up with you. I've managed lots of companies. So it's actually quite interesting right now when a lot of people are coming to me and they want me to manage their companies, and I'm like, I just want to talk jewelry and handbags all day. Time to have some fun. Okay, so it's 1,470 pounds, 1,874 US dollars, and 2,923 Australian. They're beautiful. There we go. And this can be sized easily up and down. And I'm just going to give you the ring size for this. Size 6.5 and 54. 6.5 and 54. Okay. All right. Should we go into some necklaces? We haven't done any necklaces yet, have we? All right. So we're going to go into, let's do number 30. So this one's set in yellow gold. Just got the paperwork. Okay, so now I've explained to you about some colors around sapphires. So with sapphires, you've got all different colors, of course. It's a little bit like this ring, right? You've got all the different colors of sapphires. But you know the significant one is your blues. So this color here is what we got, what it's called a cornflower blue, right? And then you've got your beautiful dark blue, which is what you call your royal blue. So let me just grab these earrings. So you've got your royal blues and you've got your cornflower blue. Now, there is another sapphire, and this is the first time I'm bringing this particular sapphire color to my show ever. First time. And it's called a peacock blue. Now, peacock blue, why it's called a peacock blue is because it has this green underlying tone in it. And it's a little bit like, you know, the peacock feathers, that green blue that goes on in the feathers. It's hence the reason why it's called this. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Now, maybe to your eye, you'll say, it looks to me like a royal blue, but there's an underlying green tone in it. To the eye, you probably can't see it, but to a gemologist and on the certificate, they've classed it as, to the gemologist, they've classified this as a peacock blue. It's a little bit different as far as, so think of, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in this light. Let me just see if I can show you another piece. Let me just see if I can see. No, you're not going to be able to see it in this light. I just thought maybe. I'm just trying to turn the color of the light around it to see whether you can see there's a slight color difference to see what a peacock blue. Hopefully it's ever so slight, but to a gemologist, that's what they call it. Okay, so there you go. How many things have you guys learnt today? Sure. There we go. Oops. Hang on. I was just about to pop it on. So you're always going to have an open back so you get as much light as you can. Okay, and there you go. And I'll just do the measurement. So guys, those that are not familiar with the diamonds, by the way, I was just looking at my necklace, and my necklace is the same grade diamonds as in most of these pieces, just so you're aware. And that's what we're talking, when we're talking high spec, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so it is, the length of the necklace is 17 3/4 inches, which is 45 centimeters. And then you've got a 2-inch difference, which you can bring it up. So you got where is it? There it is. You've got it, you can make it a shorter chain. Okay. And this one is 1,125 pounds, 1,435 US, and 2,237 Australian. Okay. Now the other, this one is actually set in rose gold. And it's number 31. Okay, so actually what I might do, guys, I'm just going to do a comparison. I'm going to show you this piece, and then I'm going to show you the difference between a peacock blue and a royal blue, because the one I've got in my hand now that I'm about to show you is 1.11 carat of royal blue sapphire in rose gold. Oh, did I just miss the question? Anna, these are all custom made and they're part of the Everyday Diamond Collection, which I am actually taking to the UK with me. So all those people that have got appointments with me in the UK, there's lots of you, I'm going to be, you'll see my piece, but also you'll see all the Everyday Diamonds, and you're going to see the diamonds in real life and you'll go, wow. These diamonds are all FG diamonds, all FG. This one is 11.5 carats, but this is the no gap to match my bracelet. So when you get to 11.5 carats in the classic style tennis, it's like so much more bigger than this. And the eternity rings as well. So, okay. So here is a royal blue sapphire, and this is set in rose gold. And what is absolutely gorgeous about this is look at the chain that it comes with. So you can actually take the chain off and just wear it as a chain, but look at this, all set in rose gold. Now I'm just going to quickly just show you before I flip the screen. Yes, that's right. Cynthia, you can make the chain on the peacock blue 2 inches shorter. You've got an option. Now I wanted to show you the difference between the colors because it was really hard to show you. There we go. Can you see the difference now? So you've got peacock blue here. That's probably a good way to show you. Now you can see the difference, right? Okay. And the 2 inches difference on that peacock blue is because you've got a 2-inch change. You can change it here. Okay, so let me just show you this one on. This one's got a set length because of the actual chain itself. So I'm just going to put this one on, and this being a rose gold here. And you can just wear the chain without, so you can wear it without the pendant. You can take the pendant off. Oops. There we go. So this is a 1.11 carat sapphire, and what's lovely about this is you can just wear the chain on its own. Jojo. The varieties of things, right, guys? I send myself crazy. I'm probably sending you guys crazy on all these beautiful things. Crazy. All right, so I'm just going to give you the length of that chain. The length of this chain is 16 inches or 41 centimeters. There's no alternate to this because of the there we go. Oops, the sparkles on that. You see that? Okay. It's nice that you can take the pendant off this or not. And this one's 1,820 pounds, 2,321 US, or 3,618 Australian. Okay, now talking about white gold. So we're going to do number 32. Now this one has a cornflower blue sapphire. I just introduced you to cornflower blue. Wait till you see this piece. This also has a Acquia pearl, and it's got the beautiful, it's got like this softest blue tone in the pearl. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, so set in white gold. It's got a 1.37 carat of a cornflower blue stone, and the Acquia pearl has this blue tinge to go with this beautiful piece. I think I'm driving Sarah crazy with all these beautiful pieces, aren't I? I'm confusing everyone. Look. Oh my God, look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God, like. Cornflower blue is the color. So you've got in sapphire, you've got royal blue and cornflower blue, and I've just shown you a peacock blue, and it's just the colors they use in sapphire. So your most expensive sapphires are going to be in the royal blue, like Ceylon, Sri Lankan, royal blue sapphire is going to be the most expensive sapphire that you could possibly get, right? as far as a blue tone is concerned, because you've got so many other colors in sapphires. But the rarity of your colors, like really good colors, so your peacock and your cornflower blue, it's still at the end of the day, it comes to like the inclusions and the quality of the stone itself, right? So, and I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. So even when we're talking different colored stones, you're talking about the inclusions in the stone itself. An Akoya pearl, okay. An Akoya pearl is actually from Japan. The Japanese, this particular pearl takes 2 years to develop a pearl. It originated, I think it was back in the late 1800s. So, so you know, you've got different pearls from different regions. So this Akoya means it's just a particular region and it's from Japan. So let me just show you again. There we go. Can you see the quality of that sapphire? Because you can literally see straight through it, right? So this is what I'm talking about. So let me explain. For those that don't know, the jeweler does a gemstone buy every quarter. And what he does is he has the quality of gemstone, you know, and he's from the luxury market, and he's a GIA endorsed, GIA diamond certified. So he basically handpicks every single stone that I'm showing you. And how he does that, because you can imagine when he goes gemstone buying, you get all of these stones. In order to get the quality that he's looking for, he has an example that sits on his hand. So he makes up a ring for himself, and he has particular stone qualities, and he goes, right, let me explain. For instance, he'll have this emerald ring, right? I mean, simple, not with all the diamonds and everything else, just with this stone. And then what he does is when he is, because he looks at basically trays of all these gemstones. And what he does is he hand picks, he's actually explained this to me in detail. Has the ring, he'll have his ring here, because when you're looking at gemstones and you're doing this every quarter, because you're looking at all different types of gemstones, but all different types of suppliers, right, from all around the world. So you can imagine when he's doing this, like concentrated buying, you can lose track of what you're looking at. So he has a ring in all the stones. He puts them on his hand, and when he's buying specific to that stone, so say for instance all he's doing is looking at emeralds, he'll have an emerald stone on his hand, and he'll basically look at the tray, and he'll pull the ones out that he particularly wants for his jewels. So every stone is handpicked to the standard that he wants based on the one that he has on. So that's why these pieces, it's rare that you'll find like little tiny pieces, is because he's hand picking pieces to make the jewelry with. And then some cases, like the instance of something like this, right? Because I asked him, I said, why can't you do a tennis bracelet? You know, firstly, why can't you do an all tennis bracelet in these stones? He said, firstly, it would be through the roof on the caliber of stones that I want. So very rare that you would do that. You would do alternate or something to balance the cost and the budget for something like this. The second thing is he said to find the standard of quality that you're looking for. Now, normally the suppliers will, because they've already been cut, right? All the gems have already been pre-cut. So they tend to put them in lots. So you'll find that, you know, the little boxes that have got a see-through top and they've got normally cotton wool underneath them, they'll have maybe 5 stones of ones that are as close as possible as you can get, and they're the ones that you're talking about, these high caliber of stones. They're so selected in what they're getting. It's a totally different world, guys. I've learned so much, just even the detail that he goes to tell me that, you know, every time I'm curating this, he'll go, okay, just make sure you know that this is what I've done with this, or how I've done this, or the stone is particular in this. Like, it's just incredible. So there's so much more that goes on behind the scenes. And he's, you know, he's lovely. He's a really nice guy. So I got very sidetracked there, guys, explaining to you why these stones are as good as they are. So this particular piece, let's just quickly go back to this piece, is is 1,780 pounds, 2,270 USD, and 3,539. Isn't that beautiful with the blue there as well? Okay. So Janie, I'm actually, just as far as your answer about the pearls, I'm actually, when I come back, I'm going to be launching the pearls and diamonds for the shows when I get back. Now, I am going through an intense learning on pearls. There is so much to learn about it, and I'm not, I have to say, I don't really know too much about pearls. They tell me the region, they tell me the, you know, how it came about. You know, I'm a very curious person, so I ask a lot of questions. So I can tell you, when I get back, I'll be able to tell you more about pearls. I'm actually looking forward to it, right? Okay, so firstly I'll pop it on. And it's a 1.37 sapphire. Let me just show you. Okay, so there's the, and then the back of it. It's 1.37. Okay. Okay, so we're talking about necklaces. I'm just going to quickly just show you, because I do have one. Okay, so I've had a few people ask about my tennis necklace. All right, so this is an FG diamond, and it's 11.5 carats. And as you'll see, there's no gaps in that. It just continues on. So I call it the no gap tennis necklace. Okay, so it's something that is this would have to be made specifically, and so this one's a part of the everyday diamond range, and it'll be a custom made piece. The approximate, because it goes by how many diamonds and the weight and the gold that's used and everything else, and so something like this is individually done and quoted for the piece. This particular piece would be around about the 15,000 pound range. It's about 15,000 pounds. Okay, so, but to give you an idea, and this is the more classic style. When you traditionally talk about tennis necklaces, and let me just, I don't know if Laura will be able to find this. I did have it in last week's collection because I've only got the one. This is a 5 carat FG, same diamonds, but this is a classic one. Now, this is 5 carats, guys. So mine's 11.5. This is 5 carats, and hence you'll see the diamonds actually look bigger. But what you'll see is that there is a gap between them. It's very slight, ever so slight, but it makes a difference when you're talking diamonds and these sizes. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. There we go. So this is a classic. So look how beautiful those diamonds are. This one is available to shop. This is the only one I've got. This is a 5 carat. In 18 carat white gold. FG diamonds. Serious piece. Oh guys, this is... like, seriously? Hang on. So for 5 carats, you literally get the same size. Like, it almost looks like the same size as mine, right? Thank you. But seriously, for 5 carats, it looks like it's the same as mine. Okay. There we go. Laura has pinned it. So this is £5,550. Can you see the difference now? So you know, £15,000 compared to £5,550, and you do get literally the same look. In actual fact, I feel like the diamonds look bigger in this one. Anyway, just saying. I only got this one because it matches my bracelet that my husband bought me. So otherwise there's no reason why I wouldn't have gone for this one. All right. And on top of this, your customs and duties and your freight are covered. Do you design any of the jewelry, or have you? No. Designing jewelry is not my thing. I leave that to the experts. I pick things and go, oh, I like that. But no, it's not something I mean, the only thing I really had made is my engagement ring, but it was just a simple, you know, find the stone and work it. Sure. We'll recap the rainbow ring. Now, what we're going to do, because Laura is going to pin all the items from today's show. We've not got through a lot of this. I'm happy to continue on, guys, for some time. So I know that this is the last 2 shows. If I don't get through all of this, it means tomorrow's going to be like crazy trying to get through both shows. So I'm going to let Laura pin all the items up now, what we're going to do, and then I'm going to keep talking and going through the pieces. Now, if you guys have seen pieces in the pins, let me know and I'll go through them again. So I obviously talk too much, guys. I just think it's really important that you guys know what you're buying, that's all. Okay, so Z, I'm just going to just show you the multi-sapphire ring. So when we're talking about cornflower blue, that's the cornflower blue. Multi-sapphires, there we go. Okay. And then I can just do the recaps anyway, Laura, so that's all cool. Okay, great. And now this cannot be resized, okay? This cannot be resized. And it sits between two sizes. It's an 8, 8.5, a Q, Q.5. Like, you could almost wear it as a, oh, look at that. A thumb ring. Or even just a, okay. I'm just going to work methodically through this list then. Now, talking about diamonds and talking about high caliber of diamonds. Z, no, it's a 50, 57, 58. 57, 58. So to enable to get the gradient of sapphires, literally you needs to be a bigger size. But you just make it fit, like make it that. Okay, so talking about diamonds, I'm going to show you this emerald cut. So number 1, which is 0.86 carats of diamonds. It's the same grade diamonds as my necklace. And I've only got one of these, guys. So remember, this is the last, today and tomorrow is the last opportunity on these pieces. I take it they will be sold while I'm away, so it will be somewhat different when I get back. It's all in emerald cut, guys. So it's 0.86 carats of diamonds. So it's an eternity ring with emerald cut. And the size on this one is a 7.5, a P 56.5, a 7.5, P 56.5. Okay. Now, number 4. Number 4. Oh, it's here. So this particular piece has a GIA cert. I'm just going to grab number 4. So this is a cushion cut diamond, and so you now want to see an E color with our normal diamond. How normal? It's not normal to have diamonds in FGs, I can tell you. It's my normal. But this one here is an E. So we've got a GIA cert on this one. It's 0.5 carat of diamond. The center stone is 0.5 carat. And this is an E color. Can you see how clear they are? So let me just... And this comes with a GIA certificate set in 18 carat. If you're looking for a classic diamond pendant, amazing! Did you say you have to wear your sunglasses? Amazing. And everyone, Lucy's husband even notices now. Jenny, I don't have a G on its own to give you that the visible difference. I think you're likely to get more of a visible difference when you get to more the IJ. So when you're doing EF against an IJ is when you probably get more of the visible difference. Not so much for the G, I don't think. Well, to give you, actually, why don't we do this? The tennis necklace I showed you is an FG. This particular diamond is an E. So let me do this. Now, why you're probably asking, why is a tennis necklace, why are you saying two colors? And it's because when you're dealing with this many diamonds, you can't get all the diamonds, like seriously, in one color size. All right, so let me see if I can do this for you. So your necklace is an FG. Your diamond, oh gosh, guys, I don't know if I can do this. There we go. I don't know if you can visibly see that. It's a bit hard. No, I don't think you can, guys. I think when you get to sort of IJ, that's why I wanted to get a commercial. I can't do it. The light's not showing. In my eyes, no, very hard to see. I think it's when you get to eye down, you'll see. I'm going to make it my mission, guys, to go and find an eye diamond, because my jeweler won't do it for me. He's like, why would I do that? It's like, okay, I was just asking. I said I wanted to show on the shows the difference in colors, and he said it was very hard to. He said I'm not going to buy it; it's a waste of money. I was like, oh, okay. Told you he's got a dry sense of humor. And I said, well, I just wanted to show a point. He goes, well, yeah, no. There we go. This is £1,820, 2,321 USD, and 3,618 Australian. It's beautiful, right? Okay. Now, I've got the studs that go with it as well. So, and of course these are GIA as well. Number 7. So these can be worn as a set, and these are, again, all E. Same as the necklace. Just put it back in. Okay. There we go. So the diamonds in this are a 0.3 carat, so 0.6 in total. I'll put the necklace next to it so you can see. It's a beautiful set, guys. Hang on. This ring light's in the way. Hang on. I'll try and... Maybe if I do it that way. There we go. Lucy, did it make him smile? The dreaded disease is terrible. Nice that you're spending some time with him though. Really lovely. All right, so these earrings are £2,250, 2,869 US, and 4,473 Australian. What's beautiful about these, they're both GIA, they're both E color, E. Ah, Lucy. There we go. So beautiful, right? So you can wear these, I mean, of course, buy them separately, but I just like the fact that there's a beautiful set. Okay, very high spec. So nice, right? It's beautiful. Okay, so right. I'm doing all these diamond studs, guys. You've asked for diamond studs. I am delivering these diamond studs, all different variations, only because you know you're like, well, firstly, why not? And then at least you've got a choice. So these ones here are number 6 FG diamonds, these ones. So remember, the GIA certs will only come with the diamonds that are over 0.3 carat, so anything under that will come with the GRC certificate. So number 6. So these are FG diamonds, VS, and they're 0.4 carats in total. So these are 0.2 each. And then the surrounding ones are 0.22. So again, these are the same grade diamonds as in my necklace. My earrings need to wash. I need to make them sparkly. They look very dull against my... I don't think I've had them clean forever. These are £1,470, 1,874 US, and 2,923 Australian. Beautiful studs, aren't they? Right. So pretty. Okay. I'm trying to get through these last pieces so Laura can go, and then we can just do recaps, because you can just slide on those pieces. Okay, and then the other pair of studs I have is number 11, which is also, oh, I don't have the GIA certs with me on this one. Number 11 I'm going to do tomorrow, Laura. I've left the GIA cert, and I don't know what unless, can you just have a look at number 11 and just see if I must have put all the information behind it. These are another pair of studs. I'll just wait to see if Laura can see if... Ah, look at me. Yay. All right. It's valuable putting all the information. There we go. These are an E, and these are 0.3, and these are GIA certs on these ones, because the center diamond is 0.3, 0.6 in total. What I'm going to do is, so these are 0.3 GIA in the middle. I'm just going to grab the other ones, which are 0.2 in the center, and then you can see the difference in sizing. There we go. So let me just compare the differences of these if you're interested in diamond studs. Okay, so this one's 0.2. This one's 0.3. These are E. These are E diamonds, and these are FG diamonds. They're very close, similar to the eye. You can almost see the clarity on, hang on, let me just put that down. See if, there we go. Does that help, guys? Now you can see. You can almost see a color tinge on that, or if you look ever so close. Okay, so when you've got an E, an FG, and then you can imagine by the time you get to an I, they've got a yellow tone. So when you get to what the commercials are, I, J, K, you can imagine how yellow they are. So you can imagine that when you're wearing these high spec diamonds with a commercial grade, I mean, even that by the eye, you can sort of see. Anyway, I am spoiled with diamonds, guys, with the grades of diamonds. Nice to know what you're buying though, right? And these ones are £2,160, 2,754 US, and 4,294 Australian. Okay, so let's put these back. Don't lose them. All right, I think we're getting through these pieces. Okay, now I had a classic shaped aquamarines, and I did ask for another pair to be made because the pair that went a few weeks ago, I did have a few people ask me for them. So he has made another pair up in yellow gold. So these are number 12. Sorry guys, I just want to try and get through these pieces and we can do recaps without Laura. So number 12, so we've got 7.96 carats of aquamarine, 98 carats of aquamarine. I'm just going to show you. These are just classic aquamarine in yellow gold. Look at that. You can see why the last pair went. Let me just put these on. Look. Beautiful, aren't they? So in total, they're 7.96. 7.98 carats. But they're so simple. I mean, it's all about the stone, right? It's all about the aquamarine in this. Beautiful. And these are 870 pounds, 1,109 US, and 1,730 Australian. Okay. Now, I've got a couple of mother of pearl and ruby earrings. So, let me just grab. Right. So, number 13. Number 13, Laura. Ruby and mother of pearl. And there's, I'll show you the, all right, can you see the edging on these? So they're mother of pearl with ruby. Can you see the workmanship on the ends of the leaves there? So you've got the beading, or what VCA call as perlé, that beading on the ends there, right? You see that? And then you've got the diamond edging on these. So these are set in 18 karat yellow gold, mother of pearl, your beautiful ruby in the center. And of course they're pigeon blood rubies. That's stunning. Okay, and I'm just going to pop them. There we go. And these are 1,170 pounds, 1,492 US dollars, and 2,326. I love the detail on the edges. Let me just show you them one more time. Look at the edging on these. Okay. Now, I've also got another pair of mother of pearl, but these are hoops. So let me just quickly put these ones away. Number 17, Laura, number 17. This one here. And these are mother of pearl. These are hoops. So they've got the perle finish on the edging again, as you can see there. And the diamonds on the outside. Your pigeon blood rubies. Choices. I'll pop them on my side here. Look. Beautiful. Okay. Laura's. I think we're almost done, guys. I'm just trying to. We've got a few more pieces to go, and then we're going to do recaps, and then Laura does need to go, so my shows do take a long time to get through. Trying to give you as much detail about them as much as possible. So we're almost there. And those ones are 560 pounds, 714 USD, and 1,113 Australian. Okay, so the next one is a sapphire bracelet, number 20. Number 20. Royal blue sapphire, 0.72 sapphire, and then 0.24 carat of diamonds. This is set in yellow gold. Some of you asked for yellow gold, so I've tried to do a combination. Okay, here we go. So that center diamond is 0.72 carats. Oops. I'm going to pop it against my arm. Makes sense. So you can see the size of the stone. Now, the beauty of this one is you literally could change the link size on this if you needed to. So let me just get the length of this for you. So the length of the bracelet is 17 centimeters or 6 3/4 inches. There we go. Okay. All right, we've got 3 more pieces to go, and then we'll do some recaps. What a mess I've got down here. Okay, number two. Number two is a baguette and round diamond ring set in 18 karat white gold. So you've got your baguettes and you've got your round diamonds. And then, of course, you can size this to whatever size you want it to be. And I'll give you the size on this. So there's 0.3 carats of diamonds in it, and it's a size 7.5p 56.5. 7.5p 56.5. Well, even in the light there, how it just sparkles. Oops. Okay, and whoops. I've just missed all your messages, guys. Hang on. When I flip the screen, it doesn't seem to bring up the messages again. The aquamarines are 18 are in 18 karat. Everything's 18 karat or otherwise platinum, if I say so. Yeah. What we're going to do, guys, I'll go back to your questions in a minute. I'm just conscious of Laura needs to go. So what I'm going to do is just finish with the two necklaces, and I'm going to go back to your questions, and then I'm going to do the recaps for you, okay? So, Laura, we've got two more pieces, 28 and 33. So 28 is a ruby locket in yellow gold. This would, oops. So this is in 18 karat yellow gold. Look at, I'll just show you this. This would make a beautiful Christmas present because, and especially if you've got daughters or goddaughters, or, you know, the heart on this is beautiful, but look at the stars on it, and the workmanship on the gold there. So pretty. Oh, look at the work, like the work in that. And I'm just flip it, my screen. Okay, I've just I'm going to go back to all your questions in a minute. So we've got one more piece to go, and then I'm going to go back. So I'm just going to pop this on. So this is 720 pounds, 918 US, and 1,431 Australian. There we go. Okay, well, the last piece, and then Laura can go, and then then you're with me. Okay, so number 33 is another ruby. So it's a 0.28 ruby in 18 karat white gold. This has got the beautiful baguettes with, it's like a snowflake, guys. Look at this. Look at the diamonds in that. So you've got your baguettes, your round, and of course your pigeon blood ruby in 18 karat. Okay, and I'm just going to get my screen. Wow, that was a lot of pieces. All right, look. And this is 940 pounds, 1,199 US, and 1,867. Pleasure, Laura. Okay, now you can jump off. You're good. You're good to go, Laura. Thank you. All right, guys. What I'm going to do, because it's okay. I'm not in a hurry. We can get through all these pieces, and hence the reason. Actually, tomorrow I think we're starting 2 hours earlier, Laura. Just if you're still there. I'm going to go back to all the questions now, and then do all the recaps for you. Okay, so. Oh, thanks, Laura. Super. Enjoy your evening. Okay. All right. Now, I'm just going to go back to... All right, I was going to work this out. So I'm going to go back to the aquamarine, where we started the aquamarine, and the questions around the aquamarine earrings. Okay, so the beautiful aquamarines. So the aquamarines are set in 18 karat yellow gold. I'm going to pop them up against my ear. So alright, so they're the aquamarines. So they're just shy of 4 carats each, so 7.98 carats in total. So they're just shy of 4 carats. Beautiful. Okay, so I think a few people have asked for that. There we go. Okay. Now, because I don't have Laura on, if you wanted to, just let me know if anybody's checking out on anything, or purchase, because I can't see it now without Laura. Okay. So, BB, if you're looking for aquamarines, I have another set in rose gold tomorrow. It's a necklace and earrings tomorrow in rose gold. Okay. Is there sapphire rings for tomorrow's show? Yes, there is. Tomorrow there is some sapphires. Okay, sorry, I'm just working. Okay. Well, going to an art gallery, that'd be so nice. That'd be fun. Valerie, yes, the first bracelet with the bow. Okay, so this one has, I'm not going to be able to tell you what all, my certificates are a mess now on the floor. It's crazy. So if you go to the pin, you'll be able to see the weights on everything, and how many carats of things are. I know that this was over 1 carat of diamonds in this, and I know that the clarity on these diamonds are all F for the bow and FG for the diamonds. So this goes with like the tennis bracelet, and this also goes with, you'll know which one I'm talking about, the one that you've got. Now, the beauty of this one is that you can size it to whatever size you want it to. And it's in a beautiful box chain, which is actually really sturdy. Yes, this is completely adjustable. So if you're looking for a bracelet that's completely adjustable, this is definitely the one. So let me just show you what it looks like on. Hang on. think it was was it 1.33 carats of diamonds? I think it was, right? Okay, so ta-da! There is a lot of diamonds in that bracelet. 1.3, I think it was 1.33 carats, guys. You're gonna have to go into the pin to see, because I've got like 36 certificates on the floor right now. So and I can only see one pin. So if you guys go into I think you slide it now with the new format. If you slide onto it, if there's anything you want me to recap on, don't forget customs and duties are covered through the show, as well as we are doing free shipping for 2 shows only, which is today and tomorrow. So don't forget to put AU holiday in there for the free shipping, because I won't be back until October, middle of October. Correct. It's what we call smart design. Yes. So there we go. It's the same design. So the diamonds, the way they're done, is exactly the same as a tennis bracelet. And you know how much I love baguettes. Look at that. Oh my God. So these are F color diamonds, guys. F color diamonds. Okay. All right. Now, recap, guys. Let me just go over. After tomorrow's show, that'll be it. Any of these pieces will be like no more. So everything needs to be packed and gone next week. So all the rings have to be resized by next week and gone. And then anything that I can send first thing on Monday, I am sending. The range that I will have in the UK, for those that have made appointments with me in the UK, it's all about the diamonds. So it's the diamond range. But any of these gems, any of these pieces, I will not have. I will only have the diamond range with me. Okay. The shortest length, Mimi, hi. The length on the gold bracelet, short, necklace. So the shortest length, it's got an option of 2 inches, by the way, or 5 centimeters. So the shortest it is 38 centimeters or 15 inches. And then you've got a play of 2 inches, and I'll just show you why. So the play of length is from there to there, which is 2 inches. Okay. Janice, the sapphire and stunning. Oh my gosh. I think it was 17. It's the standard length of a bracelet is normally 17. Yes, 17 centimeters. 17 centimeters or 6.5 inches. And I'll just do that. So you got your royal blue sapphires, and this is all done in 18 carat. And because of this, the links on that, you can make it smaller if need be. That your local jeweler would be able to do that, because you want to be sure that you put it on and make sure it's right. But 17 centimeters is 17 centimeters is your standard length. Okay. Guys, is there anything else you would like recapped or shown? This is my favorite. Can I just show you one more time this piece? This is my favorite piece. And it's big. It's 1.78 carats of emerald. Shortez. Beautiful. Tez. Are you talking about the emerald cut diamond? Yeah. So this is 0.86 carats. And these are all FG diamonds. So these are the same quality of diamonds as in my necklace that I've got on. This is beautiful. Stunning, right? And I'm just going to pop it on just so you can see it relative to my hand. There we go. It's beautiful. Okay. Yes. Oh, these are beautiful. The detail on these, you've got to have the most incredible stable hands, no shaking to make these earrings. It's incredible. There you go. And I'm just going to show you the top of these again. Oops. They're beautiful, aren't they? So mother of pearl, pigeon blood ruby. They love the perle finishing or the beading, which is what VCA, you'll see their range of perle. And then the diamonds. Can you imagine if you got these from VCA, how much these would be? It'd be crazy. Insane. Okay. So there, the diamond studs. Which diamond studs were you referring to? I'll put both of them for you. So there's the two, right? Hang on, I'll do both. And it's actually because it's quite nice to do both. You're talking about the round studs, right? Or you're talking about the cushion cut? Okay. So these ones, hang on, I'll just do both. I'll just do the two round ones. I think this is what you're talking about, maybe. So there's a 0.4 total and a 0.6 total. So these are the GIA ones because they're 0.3 carat in the center. And then these are 0.4, which is 0.2 in the center. Yes, these ones. So these are GIA, E diamonds, these ones. And I'm just going to pop them here again. So these are E E color. You know, I did something crazy. I don't know if you guys were on last week. I did something really crazy. I wanted to, when I was pricing some of the earrings, and I was like, I wonder what the grades that Tiffany do. And I was surprised on the pricing and the grades compared to what's here. I was just like, I was blown away. So firstly the pricing, and then actually I had higher spec ones than they did. I was just like, wow. So crazy. Oh, hi B. Yes. Well, because this is the second last show before I'm away for so long. So I'm giving you guys an opportunity to pick up some pieces and I'm going to say, like, guys, pick up the significant pieces that you want. I'm not going to, like, these will all be gone by the time I get back. So if you're wanting anything, I would say grab it. Yeah, I'd say that all of these pieces will be gone. Yes. Okay, so someone was asking something else. I just saw something else. Hang on, I've missed something. Baby, when you said size, what in size to what? Have I missed something? Was it size to the earrings? I think it may have been the width of the earrings. So the width of the earrings is 3/4 of an inch, or just shy of 2 centimeters. If you're talking about the diameter of the earrings. I look forward to seeing everyone in London. For all those that are in London, I am doing the States in January, February, guys. So I'm going to see quite a few of, I am doing UK and the US. So, but the UK, guys, my appointments are all booked. Thank you. The appointments are all chockers now. We're like, I'm back to back full. So, but we can meet because LP are organizing now something on the 29th of September. So there's a gap, there's a massive big gap because I'm going to be in Italy. So I'm coming into LP office. I think it's the 31st of August and the 1st of September. I'm full, done with that. And then I will be going to Italy between, and then on my way out, I will make one more day of the 29th of September. And I think the team are trying to organize something, I think, for that evening. So we'll see how we go. Talk about cramming everything in. So, Tez. The one I've got on is mine. The one that is actually pinned, there is one that's pinned, which is 5 carats, and it's 5,500, I think, pounds it is, but it is pinned, and I can show you. Oh, thank you. Yes, there we go. So this one here is FG diamonds, 5 carats. And it is in one of those pins. Oh, there's an error. You might need to refresh. So Tez, if you refresh your screen, sometimes when you refresh, you'll be able to. And this one's available today. This is the only tennis necklace I have. Which is, look at that. So these are the same quality diamonds as what I'm wearing of my own. Okay, so let me just go back. DL. So the ruby and mother of pearl, are you referencing the flower or the hoops? Because I've got two pairs. Oh, okay. So JJ's asking for both. Okay. So I'm going to do the yellow diamond, and then I'm going to do the two mother of pearl earrings. Okay. All right. JJ, this like spectacular. My gosh. So this has got rose cut stones. Can you see the way that the brilliant is different to, hang on, the rose cut is more flat cut to the round. Hence it gives it a different texture, different look, and it shows off those petals beautifully. So you've got, I think it was a 1 carat yellow. You'll have to go into the pin to see these guys, but I think it was 1 carat yellow diamond and over a carat of stones. And I'm just going to, there we go, so you can see it on my hand. Isn't that spectacular? And the size on this is, it can be resized, this one. So 6.5 and 54, 6.5 and 54, and this can be resized. It's I wouldn't even like, can you imagine if this was at Tiffany's? Oh God, I couldn't even imagine the price on this thing. This would be insane. Crazy. But look at the workmanship. Okay. Tez, let me just give me a second for a minute. While you're just admiring this for a minute, I'm just going to multitask. I'm just going to turn my Instagram off the other device, and I'm going to be able to help. Give me a second on the necklace. Sorry guys, I'm just helping Tez here. Oh, I see what's happened. Hang on 2 seconds. Sorry guys, that's sorry. Okay. Right. Hang on. Tez, I've just fixed it. Just give it a minute and then you'll refresh. For some reason, it was made as archive instead of active. So, oh. So I've just fixed it. Give it a second. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay. Now, if you refresh, let me know if, yes, it was. Of course, you're not going to be able to see it because it was made archive. Like, oh dear. Hang on. Okay. Now, the mother of pearl earrings. I'm going to do both of those. Let me know if you can see that, Tez. All right. I'm going to put both earrings on the little holder so you can see them. And I'm going to put them against me. I love the detail, and the workmanship is just insane. So I'm going to put both of them on holders, and I'm going to show you both at the same time. So they've both got pigeon blood rubies, both of these, okay? So, all right, there we go. So on the edge of these ones, they've got the perle beading on the sides. And then you've got the beading and the diamonds on the side of this one. And then I'm going to pop them against my ears for you. So these are the hoops. Tez, how are you going? Did it refresh and did it come up for you? And then these ones. So there we go. Yes, the detail is incredible, right? The detail's amazing. Oh, thanks, Janice. Thanks for that. Okay. Decisions, people. Not really when you put it against my ear. Does that make it easier? I'll just take my earring off. There we go. Okay. Wow. There was a drop today. It was a massive drop today. Crazy drop. So many stunning pieces, guys. Sammy, yes, of course. Actually, I think you were asking for studs, weren't you, at some point? So these are E color. These are high spec. Oops. Anything with a GIA certificate, you know, they're going to be over 0.3 carats as a single stone. And I'll pop them against here just so you can see. Okay, interesting that you're asking that. Do you realize that the way diamonds are actually priced, when you're talking market and currency rates, they're actually by, I suppose it depends on what you're referring to as better value, because diamonds actually are by a pretty standard. Like if you, actually this will make more sense to you. If I had a tennis, I'll talk tennis bracelets for a minute. If you had a tennis bracelet in a I'll call it 1.5 carat, and then you had another tennis bracelet in another 1.5 carat, and there might be a and the color and the clarity are exactly the same. Sometimes there might be a price difference because of the weight of gold that is being used. Otherwise, if you see a price difference between both carat weights and there's a substantial difference, it's because of the color and clarity. So you might have FG at a price, and then, you know, as I said, guys, the commercial grade, they'll be somewhat different in that span as well. What I understand, and I'm going to be doing this when I'm in the UK and also in the US, because of our currency exchange, you guys are getting amazing prices from Australia. So our currency is rubbish against, it's like absolute rubbish against the US and the UK. So it's going to be very expensive for me to be traveling around Europe and the US. But and you guys are getting amazing deals because of the currency exchange. So as far as value is concerned, I think that it really comes down to design factor. I think I would be considering what is it that you like. Pick a pair of studs that you particularly like because of the design. So these are also so Sammy, the ones you're talking about last week and these ones here, they're actually the same. They're both GIA and they're both 0.3 carats each. So I know. It's crazy. You know how expensive it is? Are you all going to shout me dinner? Everything is double. So let me explain. Yes, exactly. So let me explain something, guys. And this is why I think you guys are loving the jewelry, because the prices are insane when we do the currency exchange. So let me just put it down to a cup of coffee, for instance. So a cup of coffee, I think in the UK is probably about £5, right? A cup of coffee here is $5. When you do the currency exchange, it's going to cost me $10 to buy a cup of coffee in the UK. That's what we're talking about. And I think this is why everyone is like, Trudi, the jewelry that you have, not only are high spec and high caliber stones and jewelry, the price, and it's because of the currency. So yeah. I don't know, Bea. I don't know what the currency is going to do. I really don't, and that's why I don't even know. It's so crazy. So yeah, it's going to be hugely expensive for when I get over there. Anyway. Yeah, because when you travel though, so as an Australian, when you travel, you just think it's just part of traveling costs. You know, if you start doing the exchange, I will never eat and I'll never drink over there. Won't. I'll starve. Oh dear. Okay, guys. Is there anything else you would like me to recap on? £3.50. So that's still for us like $7. Still $7. It's like expensive. Crazy expensive. But then what is quite interesting is that so I think it might also depends on things, you know, certain things, right? So like real estate. Real estate is through the roof here. If you guys actually look at real estate in Sydney, Australia, and you do the conversion on that, it seems to be higher than the UK. So your average house, for instance, in Australia it went to $1.2 million, which an average house, that means it's about, what, 600, 650 pounds is your average house price. So it's crazy. The bow. I can't believe, guys, I can't believe there's pieces that are still sitting here. Like, really? Yes. So these are F color diamonds, FG on the bracelet. I know, right? And I think there's top of my head, I think it was 1.33 carats, if my memory serves me right. It is on the pin as you go below. And it is adjustable. It is fully adjustable, which is great because you don't normally get adjustable bracelets, right? So like literally you can just size it to whatever size you want. This is the only one I have, by the way. Ah. Is that what you're all doing? Is that it? Is that why everyone's holding, wanting to see? Well, if there's anything you want me to recap, because I'm not going to really have a lot of time to recap. It's a big drop tomorrow, and I cannot stay on as long as I am today, tomorrow. So if there's anything you want me to recap so you can make your decisions tomorrow, after tomorrow, let me know. I'm happy to show it again. And then if there's nothing else anybody wants to see, I am going to love you and leave you. And I am going to see you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's show is being brought forward. So for those in the UK, I think it's been brought forward to 9 p.m. So normally my show, it's a mix again tomorrow. So I've done all the rubies. I've done all the rubies today, so there's no more rubies tomorrow. Tomorrow is there's a couple of sapphire pieces, couple of emerald pieces, and diamonds. So it was a bigger drop today than tomorrow. So most of the drop tomorrow I think is about a third less. Not quite. How was that? The Australians versus England. I didn't even watch the game. My husband was woohooing downstairs and I ended up staying in the office because I needed to finish the show and I needed to finish everything off to close out this weekend. So I know it was a good game though, I hear, but there was a lot of woohooing for my husband. My husband being English. All right. Okay guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go and watch Barbie movie with my mum, my sister, my family, all the girls in the family. Going to have some fun. So I will try and respond to those. Normally after this show I do get lots and lots of messages. Happy to send some videos if you want me to send some videos of any of the goods, and otherwise I will see you tomorrow. Get ready for those recaps because I won't be on as long as I am today. And yes, I'm going to have some fun. And the movie will be fun. I heard there's lots of crying. So no, not a problem. It's not annoying. Don't worry. You know, I just like trying to convince me not to get this ring, guys. I wonder whether I'm going to see you, those in the UK, with an emerald ring or not. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Thank you guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So 2 hours earlier than normal tomorrow. Okay, so which is actually better for some of those in the US and of course Europe. So I'll see you tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.